Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Latin America Show. My name is Enrique Gelista, and it's a pleasure being tonight with all of you. As every Tuesday, 8 p.m. London time, bringing you the best of Latin America from London and from the world. So tonight we have a very international show because we have people here in the United Kingdom, also in Sweden, and in the US, but all of them, they are related to Latin America. And you know that, well, first of all, I would like to ask you if you can follow us in all our social networks. You can find us on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and of course here on Facebook. Give us a like. It's very important in order that we can bring you and continue bringing you more content about what is happening, or well, more about our culture, our traditions, our dances, food, etc. So, well, if you subscribe to YouTube, don't forget to put the bell that is there in order that you know every time that we're uploading a video. Also, all the previous shows and the episodes, you can watch them there or also here on Facebook in the video sections where you can learn about different countries, different traditions, and all the love of Latin America. And of course, fantastic people. And well, before we start the show, I would like to say thank you to all people that are supporting us, helping us. And also, it's very easy. If you are watching us on Facebook, just give a share here or compartir in order that more people, they know more about Latin America, more about what are we doing. And maybe you have some friends that are interested in different topics. Today, we're going to talk about alfajores. Do you know what is alfajores? Well, it's a delicious sweet coming from Argentina. And also, talking about Argentina, we have an extraordinary professional dancers of tango. So, well, we're going to see a little bit of that. Well, we're going to know a little bit more of them. And also, we're going to see how they perform tango. That, believe me, is just extraordinary. And also, we found a band that is in Sweden, and they are a band of Latinos. And well, if you watched the promo for this episode, maybe you listen to this fantastic rhythm that they have, and they are a Stereoplan, and there's a Latino band in Sweden. So welcome all the people that they are from Sweden, and now maybe they are connecting. I know that it's a little bit late for you, but don't worry, it's like you are gonna have a fantastic show tonight. And I would like to say also, thank you to Abhijit, who is saying buenas noches, Latin, Gary Dancy, hola a todos desde Londres. Everybody's practicing Spanish now. Yaya Aguilera, hello, over the Andes, hola. Thais Carlotto, hola. Liliana Beck, hola Thais. Okay, well, they start chatting. So, well, please give us a like, share this program, and let me say hello to my friends, mis amigos, Whitney Muchereno.
Hola a todos. I'm excited for tonight's show. Lots of fun things planned, particularly in my first Spanish segment, and a little slang for later. So lots of fun topics, and I can't wait to discuss them.
Brilliant. So on the other side, in Clapham, we have our friend Roger Alarcón.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Are you ready for the amazing program? Well, just don't go anywhere. Turn off the news, turn off everything. Now is the time. You will enjoy it. And also, I want to congratulate all the women because we celebrate the International Day of the Woman. Please, thank you very much, and congratulations to all of our viewers, all those marvelous and wonderful women in the world.
Oh, thank you, Roger.
Oh, that's so sweet, but you're not gonna get alfajores anyway. But who can get alfajores? Let me tell you that, well, it's like people that they are watching us tonight, as I said before, we're gonna have this delicious sweet coming from Argentina, and our friends from Sur Chocolates, well, they are going to give us chocolates for the audience. So, well, as you know, with the Latin America show, in a very British style, we really love the quizzes. So at the end of the show, we're going to do a quiz. So just pay attention to the full program, and we will make, we are like very easy. Actually, we never put difficult questions. So just pay attention to the show, and you will have the opportunity to win these extraordinary chocolates from Sur Chocolates UK. And well, if you know any friends that maybe they are from Latin America, or they are linked to Latin America, as all our guests that we have tonight. So please let us know, and please ask them to send us a message, and maybe maybe they will come to the show and they can present what are they doing and what is like, I don't know, it could be artists, it could be people that they have businesses or some art, etc. So please let us know, or please ask them to send us a message to our Facebook page, the Latin America Show. And thank you also, Annalise, that is saying hi, Enrique. Yaya, she's saying that, well, she loves Alfajores. So, well, you will know more about what is Alfajores. But before we continue
I just want to say something to the audience. Believe me, these Alfajores are incredible. I never seen nothing like that before. So believe me, you need to stay and see the entire show. You really want to have those Alfajores. They're amazing. I want them, but I can't participate.
And actually, yes, you are right, Roger. And when I was watching and I was looking at all the pictures that they sent us, it was like, oh my God, it could be so painful to eat them because they are just art, actually.
Exactly, yeah. It's art, and I haven't seen anything look like. So please, I recommend you watch this segment.
Well, they're very Instagrammable, so just take a picture and then eat them.
Correct. Well, yeah. So, well, it's like, let's go to a little bit of Spanish with our friend Whitney Nochereno.
Thank you. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to ask, what am I going to ask you guys? There we go. They're so good. Microphones in mute. Okay, one of them's acting like one of my teenage students, so I'm not going to say who. All right, so guys, welcome to Making Spanish Simple with me, Whitney. So when we can travel in, oh gosh, 5 years, 5 decades, 5 centuries, whenever that is, it might be useful to share some vocab on some, sorry for the background noise, some iconic places that you would like to visit in a city. So let's begin. And these are just a few of the many places, okay? So we're gonna add on to these in future episodes. Okay, so the first few, and I have to move this, you have, of course, la ciudad, which is city, okay? And remember, when we have a C before an I or an E, it makes an S sound, so la ciudad. But when we have it before an A, an O, or U, it makes a K sound, like the next one, la calle. La calle is street. And then similar to street, I just figured I'd put this on here, avenida, because that's an avenue, and why not? Then you have el barrio, which is neighborhood. And of course, below, el parque. And by the way, all these images come from Latin America, of course, all over the globe in Latin America. Okay, and then the next few, and we're going to be doing something with this, so pay attention, please. We have el puente, which is bridge above. La plaza. This, of course, means plaza, or like a town square. El teatro, theater, and el museo, which a lot of these are cognates on this page, which is museum. So puente, plaza, teatro, museo. We're going to go back through these one more time. Then we have la iglesia, which is church, or you also can have la catedral, which is cathedral. We have el estadio, which, as you can see above, is a stadium. You have el palacio, which is palace. And then el edificio, which is building, not a building. That'd be un edificio. And then a few more. We have el rascacielos. And this actually ends in S, whether it's singular or plural. And rascacielos means it's literally touching the sky. So it's a skyscraper, as you can see in that photo from Buenos Aires. We have el monumento, which is monument. La universidad, which is university. I tried to pick things that were more like sightseeing. And then you have el ayuntamiento, which is town or city hall. And then hopefully you don't have to go to la embajada, but that's embassy. And then, okay, so we're going to go over them one more time. We have la ciudad, city, la calle, street, la avenida, avenue, el barrio, neighborhood, el parque, of course, is park, el puente, bridge, la plaza, square, town square, el teatro, as you can figure out, el museo. And then last few, la iglesia, church, la catedral, el estadio, stadium, el palacio, y el edificio. Y edificio is building. That's one that's not a cognate. And then last few, el rascacielos is a skyscraper. El monumento, as you can tell, is monumento. La universidad is university. El ayuntamiento is city hall or town hall, depending where you are. But if you're in the city, city hall. And la embajada is embassy. So we're going to do a little bit of a quiz. But before we do that, a couple things to keep in mind. So most nouns in Spanish that end in O are masculine. So it has el, most, not all. Such as el ayuntamiento, el palacio, el estadio. And most, but definitely not all, nouns that end in A are feminine, such as la plaza, la avenida. Also, words that end in AD, such as la universidad on this slide, and la ciudad up here, that end in AD are feminine, la. Like la comunidad, la sociedad, la ciudad, la universidad. So now we're going to do a quiz, okay? We're going to warm you guys up, okay, for what a quiz, for one of the later quizzes. And you're going to write your responses in one message. Do not hit enter. There are 5 questions, and you just put the letter of the correct, like what word goes with the image, okay? All right, so, and this is only for our audience. I'm sorry, Enrique and Roger, but you guys can't participate. Well, no, participate and see how good yours, see how good your Spanish is. Okay, first one, here we go. These are the first 2. And I tried to give answers that were like, it would be obvious. So what's numero uno? Write it down, do not hit enter. And then numero, and then numero dos. Kind of hard to see, but I think it's pretty kind of obvious. So take a second with those. All right. And I'll go back and tell you where all these images came from because they're pretty iconic. And then the next. Okay, don't enter them yet. I'm seeing answers. Don't enter them. Enter all of them together in one response. Okay, número 3. Okay, and número 4. All right, take a quick look. Which one is it? We have A, la catedral, B, el ayuntamiento, o sea, el barrio. Y el número 4, A es el puente, B es el estadio, y C, el palacio. I think you guys can probably see it on your screens, but just in case.
Looks like a massive rapid.
Oh, I'm going to talk
or something.
I did a reading on this exact building. That's all I'm going to say. And then número 5. Roger and Enrique should definitely know this one by the image alone. comes from a country that, so it's either A, rascacielos, B, museo, y C, el parque. Okay, so I'm just going to show them one more time, and give you guys time and to check them over. But before you do, again, here's número 1. It's either A, teatro, B, la universidad, C, la iglesia. And then número 2, A, el parque, B, la calle, y C, la plaza. Okay, so we're going to go through these one by one. I'm seeing some answers. I'm going to show them one more second more, each one. Try and put them, I'm going to ask you guys in a second. And then, okay, so I'm going to actually let Roger and Enrique answer some of these. So how about, Roger, you do the first page. ¿Qué es número 1? You can unmute yourself.
Thank you, teacher. I feel like, I have the permission. Yeah, the first is A.
Good, teatro. And this is the Teatro Solís in Montevideo, Uruguay. Okay, very, very iconic theater. And then número 2, Roger, why don't you do that one too?
C, La Plaza.
La Plaza. This is the Plaza Murillo in La Paz, Bolivia, where I talked about like the clock and how it actually goes backwards in time. So if you haven't seen that episode a while back, that's a little bit of that. Enrique, why don't you try the next 2? I'm going to post them in a second, the answers. And you guys can check them in the audience.
People they said, I'm just checking what audience they were saying.
Ooh, I like Karen, muy bien. Okay, so número 3. Okay.
El barrio.
El barrio. So barrio, this
Letter
is,
C.
do you know which one this is, Enrique? Que barrio está en Buenos Aires.
No,
No?
I haven't been there.
La Boca. La Boca. It's very colorful. Very, very fun neighborhood. Okay. And then número 4, ¿qué es, Enrique? I'm trying to see
El
some.
puente. Letter A.
Puente, sí. So este puente, this is called Laguna Garzón, and it's in Uruguay, and it's designed by the famous architect Rafael Viñoly, who also designed 20 Fenchurch Street here in London, which is known as the Walkie-Talkie Building, actually. So fun fact there. And then número 5, let's see. I think our guests.
Well done, Anas, and also well done for Gary, and yeah, and I think so Claudia also.
Yeah, I'm trying.
No, Claudia. No,
We'll
actually, that is a tricky one. That one is very tricky.
Thank you. I try. So which one is it? What did people put? Let's see. I think some people put, let me see. For número 5, B. Oh, good. I see B from Anas. Yes.
Anas, he put
Claudia
B.
put La Plaza. La Plaza for número 5, no es el museo, Garen, muy bien. Abhijit, I think he put B as well for the last one. Good, it is El Museo. And guys, would you like to tell them which one this is?
But that is tricky because actually you teach us also El Palacio, the palace, and the name of that building is the palace.
Right. Oh yeah, but it's a museum. It is
but it's a palace. We call it, it's the Palace of Beauty Arts.
Okay,
Yeah, it's the in Mexico. Yeah, yeah.
Well, okay, do you see El
It's a tricky
Palacio as
one.
an option?
Could be an option. El
But
Palacio de Bellas Artes.
But is it?
El Palacio de Bellas Artes.
It's not up here. So yes, it's Palacio or Museo. That's why I put Museo. Yes, you're being, this is in Mexico City. And by the way, fun fact, Mexico City is one of the cities, here are the answers again, just so you have them. Mexico City is one of the cities with the most museums in the world. It is just so many museums. Second most now, the numbers keep changing. Is it number 2?
The second one, the first one is London. The second one is Mexico City.
It keeps switching with Paris too in the last year or two, but yeah, definitely. So that's where all those images are. And that is the first part of making Spanish simple. And I'll do some slang at the very end, just a little, since this took a little bit of a while to get through, but yay. All right, back to you, Enrique.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, my dear Winnie. That was like, and thank you for all the participants. That was not for the chocolates. We will have another one. And but well, thank you very much for all the people that they were participating. Also Claudia, Anas, as we were saying, Gary, amazing. So well, it's like the other thing that I just wanted to say is that, well, now I think it's time for music. Let's go with this Latino band that they are based in Stockholm, and let's go with the Stereoplan, and the name of the song is Stockholm. Over you, Roger.
Vivimos con el secuestrador, amor y odio la relación. Estocolmo su nombre, ya todos lo conocen. Con 0 grados vivo renegando, oscuro frío ya no lo aguanto. No conozco al vecino, no son mis amigos. Me quiero ir, pero al final no puedo salir de aquí. Inconscientemente me congeló la mente. Esto es el colmo en Estocolmo. Inconscientemente me congeló la mente. Esto es el Inconscientemente me congelo la mente. Esto es el colmo en Estocolmo. Inconscientemente me congelo la mente. Esto es el colmo en Estocolmo. El colmo en
Latino spelar åka till
Estocolmo.
hemlandet, nästan de träffar blondiner. De missar finisar i första län, stora magen och barnbidragen. Dagsländska staten tar kallelse till maten. Här kommer mikrofonpiraten, strömmingen dubbel till ekogubben. Mecka med stubben, en grupp och gubben. Vintern är här, latinos är där. Höj era fester, jag lovar jag svär. Rumpa, salsa, merengue och cumbia. Dans hela natten till vackra rumba. Nera på la prima y abuela. Repa, kör pan y habichuela. Stopp, missil i fotbollsplan och rappa ut en med stereoplan.
Síndrome de Estocolmo, esto es el colmo en Estocolmo. Síndrome de Estocolmo, esto es el colmo en Estocolmo. Síndrome de Estocolmo, esto es el colmo en Estocolmo. Oy, oy, oy. Oh, 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 oy, oy, oy.
Brilliant. So, well, they are Stereoplan, and well, it's like, yeah, I know that. Well, we have here fans from Stereoplan, and also, well, they are asking us where they're from. So, well, it's like, basically, well, we can say that the Stereoplan is a band which plays Latin American rock songs, such as, I don't know if you remember, but in a previous episode, we were talking with one of our friends from Argentina that he was telling us about different rock bands from Argentina, like Soda Stereo, Enanitos Verdes, and also, well, Miguel Matheus and the Mexican band Café Tacuba. So, well, they are part of the rock that we have, Spanish rock, we would say it, rock en español. And, well, mainly they are fueled by the interest of 80s and 90s rock, and with music influence from other home countries that we will let you know which countries they are from. And, well, of course, now they start recording original material as this one. And, well, actually, we have a new song that, well, they are going to play.
All of a sudden,
Yeah.
Enrique was freezing.
Yeah.
Enrique, Whitney, did you do something, Whitney?
Yeah, totally. You know it.
Well, welcome to Stereoplan.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Maybe it's we are bringing all the cold from Sweden here, so he froze instantaneously.
You know, I think that because I love the lyrics. Let me tell you
Yeah.
something very quickly. I love the lyrics. That was amazing. And then, yeah, Enrique was frozen.
Oh, yeah.
I loved it. I loved it.
Actually, yes, that's one part of the song, actually, you know. And Enrique, you're back.
I'm back now. I don't know what happened. I was completely frozen. Yeah.
Yeah, we were saying that because of the lyrics that are amazing of this song, you were just frozen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and actually, well, talking about the lyrics and everything, it's just amazing because, well, it's like, of course, it's not English, yeah, and it's
Yeah.
like actually when we have this previous call, they told us, okay, can we make the interview better in Spanish or in Swedish? So it was like a little bit difficult for us.
Yeah.
But welcome, guys. So, well, it's like Melvin, Jonas, and Nelson. Can you tell us where are you from, guys?
Yeah, thank you very much for having us, Enrique, in your show, in the Latin America show. I mean, this is a Stereoplan, and basically we are a band of 5 members. We are coming from Latin America. So here over in Sweden, we actually have, this Latino culture here present, through Stereoplan. So if I may, I will take a little bit in Spanish as well during the interview, so we can mix a little bit, so we can show our roots, if that's fine, okay with you guys. Okay, we have as well people watching us, from Peru, Chile, Venezuela, Mexico. We actually are very proud of representing the Latin American culture in Sweden. And mi nombre es Melvin, soy el guitarrista de Stereoplan. Y le paso a ver acá al próximo chico de
But where are you from? You are from?
I'm from Peru. Yes, I'm from
From Peru.
Right.
Melvin from Peru.
Yes.
So, well, who's the next Melvin then?
Yes. A ver, ¿quién está ahí? Jonas.
Oh,
Hmm?
do you hear me?
Yep.
Hear me? Yes. I'm from Venezuela. I'm a keyboardist.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay, and you, Nelson?
Hey, hola, ¿qué tal? From Bolivia, yo toco el bajo. Y bueno, pues un saludo a todos los latinos allá en Londres. Gracias por la entrevista.
Actually, I can tell a story about Nelson. He's the one who actually came with the idea first of Stereoplan. He came with the idea of having a band with actually the music fusion, you know, taking the roots from the rock from the 80s and 90s and fusioning with actually the rhythms that we are used to, you know, like salsa, merengue, and all the Latin, you know, world. So he was kind of, you know, coming up with idea, and he came actually to me and to a couple of guys too, and he was asking, hey, you want to play with us, you know, just no, let's see. I mean, we can try some shows and let's see what happens, you know, because we like to party, we like to play, we like, you know, to be on stage. So I mean, what the hell, let's do it, you know.
and one question there, guys, is like, well, two questions. It's like, well, first is like, I know that, well, we're missing Anibal, that he's from Venezuela and he's the singer. Yes. And also Alex, that he's the drummer and he's from Chile, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
Right.
Okay. And the question is, what are you doing in Stockholm?
Yes, yeah, that's a question we all Latino people are making ourselves, you know. We could be in the beach, you know, surfing, you know, playing volleyball beach, I don't know, you know. It's like we are always here asking us ourselves, and actually that's part of the song, you know, of Stereoplan. It's we are actually we wanted to put these lyrics that we all tell ourselves here in Sweden when we are in Stockholm. I mean, where we are living in Sweden, we are kind of asking ourselves what we are doing here, and then maybe we are always telling, oh, we're coming back to our countries, you know, because we are tired of the cold, we are tired of the weather, of the darkness as well, right? And the darkness here, you see, it's kind of, you know, a little bit of boring sometimes, you know. And that's the reason we said, you know, we want to come back to in my case, to Peru, or maybe Nelson to Bolivia, or Jonas to Venezuela. But at the end, you know, what happened here? It's like you are kind of you're kind of in the situation that you stay here anyway, you know. You stay here in Sweden, you stay here in Stockholm. Because of we at the end we like, I mean, the city, we know we stay here because we have a very good, you know, probably friends, and you know, everything here, our lives are present here in Stockholm. So basically what we call at the end is that we actually are having this Stockholm syndrome, you know. We are kidnapped by Sweden, we are kidnapped by Stockholm. So that's what we put in the lyrics at the end, basically, that we have this kind of a schizophrenic mind, you know, like that's our, actually, we are kidnapped, but Stockholm, we love you anyway, right? And we are staying here. You understand? It's kind of a, it's kind of a fun and at the same time bitter, you know, situation for Latinos, you know.
I understand. I've been. It's a beautiful, beautiful city. It was kind of cool to see your video and see some of those like sites that, you know, that are very iconic.
Thank you.
Question about, oh, sorry. Did someone else want to? Okay, sorry. Quick question about the music. Like, how would you describe the music that you typically create, and what's the creative process like?
Yeah, that's fun, actually. Fun that you ask that, because basically we are creative minds in Stereoplan. Sometimes, for example, Jonas, the keyboardist,
comes with something like he probably creates. I don't know. He was in the toilet or or in the beach, you know, wherever. You know, that's the creative part. You know, that's the fun part of the creativity. You're never expecting when it strikes. You know, you may be, you know, just sleeping. And in the case of Nelson, he came to the studio. We were about to just play maybe an Enanitos Verdes song, you know, from the 80s, like Yo te vi en un tren, you know, Yo te vi en un tren. And, yes, and the Nelson, you know, he just wanted, hey, hold on, I have an idea. And he played actually the bass part of Stockholm, you know, he played that, you know, and the intro. And he said, hey, you guys, what do you think about this? You know? And it was, wow, that's cool, you know. And so let's remember that, Nelson. ¿Te acuerdas cuando trajiste puedes contarnos un poco cómo era lo de
Estocolmo?
Sí,
bueno, ahí justamente ahí les traje en un ensayo un ritmo en bajo, y bueno, les encantó a ellos, ¿no? Y ahí empezamos a poner las ideas. Pongamos un teclado salsa, una parte salsa, pues pongamos una parte más pesada en la guitarra, Melvin, le ponemos la voz, la batería podemos ponerla acá, y ahí empezó a formarse con ese swing, digamos, del bajo que empieza, ¿no? Y todo resultó cañón.
Yeah, that's
well, in that way, it's like just let me translate a little bit for the audience. Like, well, it's like more like everything started in a rehearsal that they were like just practicing, and well, it's like Nelson arrived with a new rhythm with the bass. Like, well, it sounds like really cool, and everybody said, oh, well, that sounds really good. And of course, well, they start like saying, okay, well, why we don't put a little bit of salsa with the keyboard, and later on just put something more heavy with the guitar. So it's like, this is the way that, well, they start creating this song. And actually it's more like this kind of, I'm going to say it in that way, in a good way, Nelson, this kind of crazy ideas that, well, it's like they born over there.
Yeah. And then we have actually the roots as well from Venezuela here from Jonas, because his roots are more Caribbean, you know. So and he's the guy who actually puts the salt and pepper into the songs as well, you know. So and chili. Yes.
I've got a question. In all this context for the public here, is this Peru, Venezuela? What's your favorite song to perform and why?
The favorite song?
Yeah.
From Stereoplan, actually, you know, we are, you know, we don't see so much, you know, this, I'm from Peru and let's make only songs from Peru and, you know, the other guys from Venezuela and Bolivia. It's kind of everyone is bringing, you know, their roots somehow, and we are kind of making this big mix, you know, this big cocktail of music. So we actually put a lot of effort to when we are in our shows, we actually bring up these parts, you know, like we probably start the song live with a kind of, you know, this quena from Peru or Bolivia, you know, this flute. This is a very folkloric flute. And we start the song with that. I actually try to play that live. I'm not a pianist, you know, but when I actually committed to do that live. But when I wanted to do, I can do that in the studio, but when I do it live, it's very hard, you know, because you need to be really trained, you know, with a lot of air and stuff, you know. So actually, it's fun, you know. And then probably Jonas put the salsa part or the merengue part, you know, the cumbia, you know, and then Nelson and the drummer puts, you know, the more kind of the bass and the drums, you know, and it's all a fusion, you know, and that's what is. You cannot really put this. Oh, this song is only coming from Venezuela. Or only this song is coming from Bolivia. No, it's a mix, and we like to put this mix, you know, into the dance floor, into our shows, you know. So that's what we like, and we want people to enjoy and to dance and to cheer, you know. And that's what we miss, actually, coming back to the stage, you know, to make music.
And actually, something that, well, is like just for the audience that they know is like, well, in December, we have the opportunity to meet Stereoplan because, well, I don't know if you remember that, well, we create a promo for Christmas. And the song that is Feliz Navidad, that of course everybody knows that one. Yeah. That it was like, honestly, it was like the best time to find you guys. It's the one that we use. And I remember that, well, I just saw you guys, I just cried you, and I received like an immediate response. Yes, let's do it. No, yeah. Because actually it was like really nice at your place, etc. It was like, yeah, just like chilling out the friends band, if you want to say it. And also it's like something interesting is like, well, it's like we use that one, but actually I think so that, well, if you are interested to watch the different performances and covers that they have on YouTube one that is like, it's like 40 minutes, I think so, more or less, that one.
Yeah,
it's like 40 minutes or 1 hour that they are playing a lot of covers. Of course, they are playing in Stockholm also, but they have a lot of covers for all these Latin American singers, like, well, as you were saying, all this rock, like Enanitos Verdes, Soda Stereo, Café Tacuba, etc. So I don't remember exactly, I don't recall all the different songs that you're playing, but it's a very good one. And it's just a live show that the Stereoplan they were performing. Are there many Latinos in Stockholm?
Yeah. Yeah, but you will see here there's always a mix in our shows, you know. There's a mix of different, I don't know, you have here the Baltics, you have the Russians, we have Latinos, Swedish people. So it's bringing, you know, the something else, I think, into the stages, to the shows, you know, because actually if you go out on a normal weekend, or you used to go out before pandemic, right? Then you could actually find maybe reggaeton parties, you know, maybe salsa parties, you know, and bachatas, you know, and so on. But you didn't find so much this kind of a fusion or rock, you know, from the 80s and so on. So we brought actually something different to the scene here, you know. And first it was only Latinos in the beginning, but then after a while, actually, people were coming, you know, it was more people were attracted out of Latin America as well. So
also, did you play only in Sweden, or also you go, because here we have a question of if you are playing also in Copenhagen as well, or only in
Actually, yeah, we were actually planning to play last summer, 2020 in Copenhagen, and then it was canceled, obviously. But we were planning to travel to Copenhagen. First, it was south of Sweden, Malmö, and then travel around through the bridge over to Copenhagen, you know, for another show. Yeah, unfortunately, that's the next. That's the reason actually we started with the next song, which is called the Modo Pandemia. Because we are all tired of this situation. Basically, all these musical scene is suffering. A lot of musicians are going through a lot of, you know, bad time. So basically, we are trying to do is we are bringing this situation into the lyrics of this song, Modo Pandemia, and it basically is that we are basically. Yeah, we don't want this anymore, and I want to meet people. I want to meet this girl I like, but we need to keep distance because if it's, you know.
And you're Latino, so well, it's like a bit difficult. Well, all of you guys, yeah.
You know this, you know the deal. Yeah.
And guys, it's like so. Well, just moving forward, it's like, well, you were talking about this one that is like a Modo Pandemia or Pandemic Mode, that is the new release that you have, that actually it's more like, as you said, well, you cannot do it because you have to keep this kind of social distancing and everything, and this one you have to create a video, but it's more like a cartoon, and also with the lyrics, right?
Yeah, exactly. We wanted to put the lyrics of the song in this video, you know, and actually we are actually talking about some parts of what is going on in the musical scene as well. Like I don't know if you heard about in the song that we put Bad Bunny is in the song. Because actually we were tired as well of these lyrics coming from the radio, you know, from songs, you know, like all these lyrics coming. So basically we said, yeah, you know what, let's put Bad Bunny in the song. And And we have this cartoon of him as well. And there was a guy, a friend of us from Venezuela, who is Daniel Peréz, who is a very good, actually, cartoonist. And so he did a splendid job, and we are really thankful for that. So, and then you can always, follow Stereoplan. We are on all social medias. We are in, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. So you just follow us, and if you want to know more about us, I mean, we have more stories in our social medias as well. So if you would like to play something, I don't know. So
well, I don't know. It's like, are you planning to play something? It's like quite tricky because the Zoom connection sometimes is not the best one. So it's like a little bit tricky, yeah. But you know what, guys? As we have said before, it's like, and you say it perfectly. It's like this situation. It's the time that we ask the audience to give a like, to visit your page, and start following you, because well, it's important now. As one of our friends, he used to say, well, every like matters now. So it's like, please follow them, follow the different websites or the Instagram that they have. And also, well, it's like a new band. It's like creating new kind of music. And I think so. Actually, it's very good. Yeah, it's quite funny, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know, it's in a good mood. Yeah, so it's very positive in that way.
Thank you for the follow. Yes, you are a role model.
So yes. I would like to ask you guys, it's like, what do you miss or love about Latin America? Melvin.
I miss a lot the people, the warm people,
Nelson, what do you miss or love, o qué es lo que más amas o extrañas de Latinoamérica?
Oh, extraño todo, extraño mi familia, la comida, los amigos, el calorcito de allá porque hace bastante frío, ¿no? Pero bueno, ya estamos aquí acostumbrados y bueno, a seguir adelante, ¿no?
So the family, friends, the food, and the warm weather, that, well, is like always something that we miss from Latin America because it's a little bit colder, okay? And you, Jonas, I told you Jonas, but it's Jonas, right?
Yeah, Jonas.
Jonas, sorry. Jonas, sí. ¿Qué es lo que más extrañas o amas de Latinoamérica?
Hoy, Latinoamérica. Bueno, haciéndole un poco de publicidad a mi país, Venezuela, extraño su clima tan estable que tiene. Tenemos el clima casi que igual todo el año, e incluso como tenemos parte del Caribe, tenemos playas todo el año, y así como tenemos también parte de la cordillera andina, entonces tenemos también clima frío todo el año. Anteriormente, ahorita creo que ha bajado un poco la nieve, pero casi que todo el año podíamos ir al teleférico de Mérida y visitar y estar en contacto con la nieve.
Okay. The next question is going to be a little bit more difficult because it's like, it's going to be difficult to answer because I know that it's going to be like multiple answers. So, well, but each of you, which city of your country do you recommend to the audience to visit?
In my case, in Peru, I recommend to visit Cusco.
Mm-hmm. Cusco. Okay. You, Nelson, what do you recommend? ¿Qué recomiendas de Bolivia?
Yo, por supuesto, el Salar de Uyuni, Lago Titicaca y a ver, esos dos son muy buenos, me encanta a mí. Yo cada vez que voy a Bolivia siempre voy para allá y me despejo la mente increíblemente. El Lago Titicaca, te aconsejo, es muy bueno, buenísimo.
Lago Titicaca Lake, it's a recommendation from a Bolivian guy, Nelson. And you, Jonas, from Venezuela, ¿qué recomiendas? Una ciudad, un lugar.
Yo recomiendo la zona andina. He tenido muy hermosos recuerdos, lo que es Mérida, que son en las montañas, la gente muy amable, y el clima bastante agradable. Mérida recomendaría a las personas que visitan mi país.
Andean coast, okay, nice.
Okay, brilliant. So well, guys, thank you very much. You can stay. Well, it's just a question that I didn't ask you at the beginning. It's like, do you want to stay the whole program? I know that it's quite late there. So
That's fine. That's fine. I will watch you. I will watch your program, Enrique. I mean, this is great to see you here. I mean, this kind of programs here online is great. I mean, we're making friends, we're making a new, connections, and I would like to see the whole program, so watch.
Okay, well, yeah. You would like to stay here also, you, Nelson or Jonas, or do you have something else to do? So just to introduce the next part of the show with us? No?
Yes,
Okay, so you will stay here with us. Se quedan con nosotros.
Nos quedamos.
Enrique, is there some way we can try these alfajores you were talking about first?
Well, we can ask because he's going to be our next guest. But before going to our next guest, I would like to, just take a look about this extraordinary performance, Tango. So, you will really enjoy it. So thank you very much, Melvin, Nelson, Jonas. Stay here.
Yes.
So let's watch this amazing performance. Over you, Roger. Well, they are Rebecca and Book, extraordinary performance. And well, it's like just, they are going to be here in the show and they are going to tell us a little bit more about all the different performances that they are doing. So well, don't miss that part of the show. And now I think it's time to go and talk a little bit about Alfajores. So over you, Roger.
Well, this is the best time, the Alfajores. I'm going to present Maria have been a chocolatier for 20 years, working in hotels like Savoy Hotel and Hilton in Buenos Aires, in chocolate shops like Rocco Chocolates and L'Artisan du Chocolat, teaching chocolate sculpture and chocolate making to many students and always looking for something exciting to create. Emmanuel, working as a PR and a media, bringing all his creative ideas. They want to share with you the true experience from Argentina. So while you eat an alfajor, you can see art. Then sour chocolate was born. Stories made of the childhood tasting memories with the get stuck in the heart. noises in the heat summer, color and music. The experience of an alfajor is always there with friends, family. It's like a mom cooking at home, bringing the identity and the creativity. Please welcome to Maria and Enrique.
No, Enrique, and me, Emmanuel.
Emmanuel, sorry. Enrique and Emmanuel.
Now you were changing the names. Hello, Emmanuel.
Yeah, we're changing the names. No, it's just names for everything. Well, after this lovely introduction, because I saw your product and I was just with my mouth open. It was amazing. But for the audience, for the British audience, tell us what is an alfajor? Can you give us a description of them? And obviously, hello to the audience as well, please.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us and for inviting us to this special Latin American show. We are honored. We love Argentina and Alfajores and Latin America. So it's very special for us to be here tonight. Thank you. Well, Alfajores, I will talk as the chef and as a woman. Alfajores are, for Argentina, is like the best treat ever. And we don't only share it in Argentina. We always tell people it's not only an Argentinian thing, it's a Latin American thing. You can have alfajores in Chile, you can have alfajores in Brazil, in Venezuela, well, in Mexico. So there is different, and dulce de leche, no? And even in Argentina, you have different ways of provinces where you can eat alfajores. And alfajores basically is like a sandwich with 2 biscuits and dulce de leche mainly inside, and coated with chocolate. But well, sometimes you can have other things. There you can see in the pictures. We, especially in Sur, we coat them in chocolate because I have a background as a chocolatier. So this is our specialty. But you can see them in different ways. And I think I've been traveling to Europe and back home several times. And I found out that people don't know here what they are. And I'm like amazed. How can, people don't know what alfajores are? And are such an amazing pastry that we have in Latin America that is not here yet. So I think it deserves a special place, like the macaron has in Paris, in France, for us to share with the world what an alfajor is. For an Argentina, that we think we are the best because we love them and we eat most in Latin America, while the biggest eaters of alfajores. But for everyone. And I think it's very special for me as a chocolatier and as a chef to try to create this and bring ingredients and our identity to other places, instead of doing other kind of pastries, to do something that is ours. There you have, that one is one inspired in Mexico, is with a Mexican chocolate filled with chili and passion fruit. And well, all our alfajores, either they have names of tangos or they are inspired in a place that is in Argentina, or is inspired in, like that one that you were just showing, Caliente, is inspired in Mexico, because in Mexico they like spicy foods. So I think alfajor deserves a special place in the pastry, and something that people will know us for, not only like tango and Malbec and steak, but alfajores is there too, next to them. So I'm talking a lot.
No, and what's the story behind this amazing treat? It's like a little short story about what's behind them.
I don't know, behind the alfajor, if you Google it, you're gonna learn about the Spanish, etc. The Spaniards coming to Latin America, etc. But we think in each country of Latin America there is a kind of a version of alfajores, but we think that ours is a bit different because we are making the alfajores that we want to eat as a grown-ups, as an adult. Because back in Argentina is a treat. For kids, for everyone, you eat alfajores at the school, in a park, etc. But now we want to create the alfajores that we want to eat as an adult. For instance, we use just Latin American chocolate, 70% high quality. The ingredients are all high quality, and we say, okay, we're gonna create this famous treat, famous in Latin America, not in the UK, but we're gonna do it we're gonna gourmet up the alfajor. We're gonna do it on a really high level way.
Well, you know what, Emmanuel, actually, it's like, I don't want to eat that alfajores. They look just amazing. It's like painful. I was just drooling when I saw the pictures, and now that Roger is presented, it's like just extraordinary. How did you present this chocolate? That is, I don't know. I cannot imagine myself biting one of these, destroying it, because they look amazing. And
never too nice to eat. Never too good to eat.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? It's like this chocolate that you're preparing, well, these alfajores that you're preparing, it's just to show off. It's like showing off to my friends, and later on, maybe I'm going to keep them. I'm going to eat this, and later on I have to present again with other friends, etc. Because they are like, yeah, it's like, I wouldn't like to share all of those, but it's like, honestly, it's like, where is the creativity of this? Because it's like, this is art. How long it takes you preparing?
Well, one of the ideas is to make them so nice that you will be so proud to give them out, to say like, look at these alfajores, look at this, you are proud to give them away. I think there is a lot of that in there, like, wow, you can look at them. We would love to have them in parties, like in special places, like if a macaron was in Maria Antoniette's court, then an alfajor can be, in an embassy or in a party or in a wedding, I think that was the thing that we upgrade in the alfajor, in a way that you say, well, look at this, we are going to make a party, and in the middle of the table, it's not going to be a cake, it's going to be an alfajor, and they are going to be super nice. And in a way, I put a lot of my background, because I am a chocolatier and I've been working with amazing chocolatiers. And I think I couldn't help myself to say, well, we need to update the alfajor. How would I do that with all the knowledge that I have, with all the decoration and with all the color? And there is a lot of technique in them. They are made like if you were making a chocolate, but an alfajor,
Oh, look at that. Yeah, it's like, look, put that one, Roger. It's like, oh my God, put the last one.
That was actually
that one. I love the one that has the 3 colors.
The 3 colors. That is called Caminito. It's inspired, and you will see on them that there is a lot of inspiration in Argentina. That one is called Caminito. It's inspired in all the colors that you can see in Caminito. Then there is the mint one that has like a splash of dark. That actually what I do is I take a mint leaf, I dip it in black cocoa butter with dark color, and then I put it there. So there is like I use real mint to do that mark, or all alfajores will be different. And then you have red, that is the 85%.
Yeah.
Oh. No, in Argentina we say red with everything.
That's funny. I taught that in playing another, like a few. I actually have a question for you. It's funny because I was just going to ask about your chocolate experience, because all of the alfajores that I've tried weren't covered in chocolate. So these almost, I love how different and distinct they are. So could you tell us a little bit about how your experience as in the chocolate industry influenced it? And now that you've talked about all these flavors, how many do you have?
We have a lot. There is this thing that I've been discovering with the years here in the UK and traveling across the Europe, is that normally people see the alfajor like only the biscuit with the dulce de leche, and normally with cocoa outside with coconut. That are called alfajores de maicena. They have like corn and corn flour mixed with flour, and they're normally quite dry. And that's like most people think they are alfajores. Yeah. That's what it is. And actually it's not. In Argentina, I think, my experience from Argentina is that, when I went to the kiosk and I was a kid and you go to the kiosk, you have 2 very special versions. One is the one coated with chocolate. And there is a famous one that it was born in Mar del Plata. And the dark one that I make is inspired in that flavor. And then the other one has normally a sugary coat as well. So that's what we know from Argentina. But here is like people really haven't seen the other versions, and the chocolate coated one is one of the main ones there. And you have doubles and triples, and then there is a lot of them. So I do put more coat because I really like chocolate. So I think they should have more chocolate. It's like more-ish. But then I think people deserve to know again that this other version is a mainstream thing.
Yeah, and also we have like more than 10, 12 different flavors, and the inspirations, they can come from different places. For instance, the re, you know, is what we say in Argentina is very, very rich, is re. And also, for instance, we have limited editions for some for special editions like Valentine's. And on Valentine's, she created 3 different flavors. One was caliente, and one was malamado with Malbec wine, and the other one, that one.
There you go.
And the other one was like ocean with sea salted caramel. And the inspiration was the way that the love can be. You know, you sometimes you need a bit of a spicy because it goes for Valentine's. So we discussed about love, and then in the end, we decided to go with 3 flavors inspired in that. Oh, that one is chocotorta. It's
a very famous cake in Argentina.
That one, I love that picture. Yeah. That one, and this is caminito, actually.
That's caminito, and that's a very sweet one. We say we like caminito that is sweet because we are from Boca Juniors, you know, Boca Juniors, the
football team,
team, and the la cancha, no?
The
football place. I cannot think in the word in English now.
Stadium.
The stadium. It's in Boca Juniors, and we think that victory is sweet. So this one is a very sweet alfajor because we are from Boca Juniors, you know, no River Plate here.
So, as you can see, we also make bars and truffles with dulce de leche and with vegan, because we have a vegan version of alfajores and dulce de leche. And in that one, for instance, which we call Central, is inspired by an artist from Argentina. So from time to time, we work with collaborations, and we have different boxes. That one Central, inspired by an Argentinian artist. Then for Valentine's, we work with another Argentinian artist to provide with screen printings and different ideas that enhance the experience. And also, for instance, we work with a sound designer, Ileana Diaz, and she created a special sound art that is kind of the noise and the sound of a cafe in Buenos Aires. So when you eat an alfajor and you listen to that sound experience, you are transported to the cafe in Buenos Aires. And we try to create that new experiences.
We think that an alfajor, when you eat an alfajor in Argentina, is amazing because you are surrounded by all these things. And if you eat a meal, or if you eat something and you are surrounded by friends, or you are surrounded by certain environments, you feel that food in a different way. So what we do with alfajores is try to bring to people our own experience as Argentinian, and all the things that we have, like Emmanuel just said, Ileana Diaz Lopez, she made a sound experience in her own house. She just construct everything so you can listen and experience while you eat the alfajor. So it's like you have everything. You can see things. You can see, like, well, caminito. You can see places or art around you that will enhance the experience. And actually, people is super happy about that, and we have amazing feedback because they believe that they can feel the experience while they eat it, and it's not only the alfajor, but everything that comes around it. And all the artists that we work with and we share these collaborations, they are absolutely amazing to be seen as well. So for us, it's a pleasure.
Yeah.
In that way, Maria, I will disagree with you, because it's like, I will not eat it with my friends, first of all. I would eat it only, I will hide myself eating them. And actually, I would like to eat them here in London.
I can imagine Enrique. If he receive Enrique, they see this.
Yeah. If they go just to him for all of us to share, we aren't seeing them. And I have to say, I'm on your webpage now, not gonna lie. So I'm trying to buy it all out now. But actually, you're right. Your customer reviews are perfect. I mean, I'm not surprised, especially after this interview and getting to know more about your product, but that's really impressive. That's hard to do. So
thank you. We have a very lots of amazing stories. Like we have customers that say, I bought them to share, but down there hiding, and I eat them all by myself. And then we have a lady that said, like, how many calories do they have? And I was, making counts and really answering proper. I took all the information, the caloric information, and this is how much calories each of them have. And she said, don't bother, I just eat 3. I just was wondering if I should skip lunch or not, but that's fine. I ate 3 in a row, and I was like, wow, great.
Yeah, and actually here, we have people in the audience. Well, for example, Katia Walters is saying, me too, Enrique, I would not share it. No. We have people that they love it. Also, for example, Gary Dancy, she's saying that, she loves actually the dulce de leche. Elena Larkin, she's saying, oh, caminito tan lindo, no, because it is just amazing. Also, Pamela Rollins, it says, it would make a beautiful gift. Of course, that could be just an amazing gift. Also, Claudia Rubiano, she's asking, looks amazing. You already said that you have vegan options. Yeah, that's really good to know. They are asking if they can find it, where they can find it, in different shops or on the online.
Well, we're mainly online, and the website is
surchocolates.co.uk. We cover the whole UK, and you find mainly online. And we post them, and we are covering from the north of Scotland to the south of the UK, and it's amazing how far can an alfajor travel.
We've been shipping to Europe. Unfortunately, at the beginning of the year, with Brexit was a bit crazy, but we had some alfajores that reached Norway. We sent some alfajores to Canada and the US. We went to Netherlands and France and Spain. But now with Brexit it's a bit difficult, but we will try to still get them everywhere, because we would love to share them with everyone. So we always try to help people. Sometimes they buy from another country to send to another country because they have an Argentinian friend, or they've been traveling to Argentina and they say, wow, I to remind people from their trip to Argentina, and it's amazing. It's, spread the love.
Well, actually this could be a very good present for Easter. Yeah, here for all the friends and everything, to try different things. And as we're engaging all the audience to try different things as well, it's like, I think so. We have all the audience drooling right now. And also it's very easy to find. It's surchocolates.co.uk. So surchocolates all together, .co.uk. And on the other side is like, you have something for the audience. What do you have for the audience?
Well,
Roger is saying, not for you, Roger.
No. Well, we would love to send someone a box of 6 alfajores, a gift box of 6 alfajores of Central. That is a box that has been there. So we will be happy to get a giveaway. Do a giveaway. I don't know how you say it.
Yeah, we will. Yeah.
So anyone that wins it, they can try it and see what they think.
Perfect. So, and as I said at the beginning, this box of chocolates is going to be for the winner at the end of the show. That it's going to be a quick quiz, just 3 simple questions, and it's the way that it's like you can win it. So, stay tuned, and you will know in a couple of minutes more how you can win it with this quiz, or what kind of questions you have to answer. So Emmanuel and Maria, thank you very much for being with us. And are you going to stay with us, or do you have to leave, or do you want to stay with us? Because, well, we're continuing with the Argentinian mood.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
actually, we have two new guests that, well, it's like, Whitney, if you can help us to introduce our guests.
Absolutely, happy to do so. So our next two guests who we saw in that beautiful tango video, Luke and Rebecca, are two professional dancers who recently began their partnership, dancing to many different styles and genres. Their talent, love, and passion for dance paved the way to a very successful career within a very short time. And since performing internationally, they have merged their passions for tango and acrobats, and we're delighted to have them here to talk with us tonight about their experience thus far. So thank you so much, Luke and Rebecca, for joining us. Hello and welcome to the
Hi.
Could you please tell us, first of all, where both of you are from and what inspired you to be dancers?
Yes, well, I'm from Sweden originally and moved to New York about 10 years ago. And it was always my dream to become a dancer, and kind of made like a deal with my family that if I finished like chemistry, math, physics, and everything on a high level, then I could go and live my dance dream. So that's kind of where it started off, and came to New York and pursued my passion. So yeah.
Yeah, so my story is like I came from Serbia, so dancing for guys wasn't super popular, and my father kind of forced me and my brother to go into dance school, and we start like winning on competitions, and we figured out that we have a talent for that. So that's kind of we left all the other sports that we used to do, like soccer and basketball and karate, and like pursue dancing. So it's been like that for like last 20 years now in New York. Me having my own company here and creating our own business now together.
Okay, so we can say that, well, Serbia, Sweden, and also we have these guys that they were living in Sweden too. So it's interesting.
Yes.
And a mixture with Latin America. Yeah, because, well, of course, it's like these kind of dances, etc. First of all, it's like, guys, all my respect, you are extraordinary. Yeah, your performance is brilliant. And you know what? One of the things that I really like about your videos is this kind of modern concept about the tango in that way. So it's not the classic tango, if you want to say it. So, well, it's like really nice that, well, that you are performing something different for the audience, but also it's like I really love the one that they are that you are dancing in the parking place.
Yeah.
Yeah, we started fusing like all these different dance styles that we had and backgrounds and everything, and we wanted to create something unique, using all the knowledge that we had.
So that's kind of like that was what woken up this like our passion for tango, actually, because these days the tango is going into completely different level, and it's adding this acrobatics and even a lot of fusion of the ballroom moves and salsa tricks, and we came from all those backgrounds. So it was perfect kind of to fuse all these things that we used to do and like put them in one fusion, to say, and make it like a more contemporary approach that we want to kind of more go towards world of the dance performances and stuff like that.
Who is the one who? Sorry, go, Roger.
No. Yeah, you go first.
No, it's great. Okay, go.
Tell us.
Go for it.
It's to be honest, it was so amazing to see. It's so stylish. It's so 2021. This just right moment to actual something that comes from such a big history in Argentina. So I suppose you're not originally from Latin America. What made you choose to pursue different dance or different Latin American dances?
So I think that what a lot of people are not aware is like that dancing is so big worldwide. Like you can learn salsa from Cuban guys in Serbia, and Argentine tango teachers come there. Same thing like in
in Sweden. Yeah, we have such a big Latin community there.
Yeah, it's a huge Latin community, and dancing becomes like almost like this universal language that you can go anywhere in the world and dance like salsa or tango or like bachata, ballroom, anywhere, and literally you don't even have to speak the language and you can still like have a great time in those countries.
Yeah, we've experienced that a lot. Like you travel to another country, you can't even speak the language, but you can dance perfectly together. So it's like this silent connection, you know, that you can have with somebody and you can't even say hello, you know, in their language. So it's really beautiful way to bring the world together. So.
Yeah.
No,
it's that Latin American feeling, the fire, the
passion,
the passion.
Yes. I mean, we love that. And I went backpacking when I was 19 years old, and I went to South America and Central America, and I fell in love with that culture. And Luke has been to Argentina.
Yeah, many times. Like those Alfajores are like, I'm like, it's my stack of them. Like I start searching. And no, I love those. Like those are like definitely my favorite from there. And these guys are making them look even better than I saw them.
I know. You were talking about passion. You mentioned the tango. And can you please tell us about the dance, the dance in general, for those of us in the audience who might not know the intricate movements and what it kind of is about?
Yeah.
You go.
No, you
it's okay.
No, it's I think every dance almost has a different like to say flavor or act. So like especially me coming from the ballroom, I kind of like learned that right away because we have 10 different dances, so you have to like perform every of them differently. Argentine tango is like very specific, and it's one thing was like very funny from my past is like when I was 16 back in Serbia, and I was super interested in Argentine tango, and I wanted to start teaching it back then, and the guys were like, oh, you're so young to dance Argentine tango. Like nobody who is young is interested in it. That's not the case anymore. It's like actually it's becoming very popular between young people, especially in Serbia. But they were like, and I said, I feel like that is definitely like, you have to have certain maturity to dance tango. Because it's a closed dance. You cannot be just like childish, and kind of joke around about these kind of things. You have to like just be mature about it and know how to like approach a woman and dance with respect.
Very like gentlemen and ladies. Yeah.
And you can't break the hold, right? You always have to have like contact with your partner, unlike some dances. Is that correct?
Yes, it's absolutely correct in a traditional one. And we do definitely a lot of traditional dancing when you're dancing on these milongas. But when you're like performing, no matter are you from Argentina or wherever, they all break holes, do the tricks, and it's because it's for the, obviously for the effects.
Yes.
Yeah, perfect.
And actually, guys, as you said, it's like you were talking that, well, you have become like a performance because it's not only tango, the thing that you are doing. Also, you are very well for salsa. But also, I would like that you tell to the audience, because you have appeared on videos too.
Yes.
And a very famous one. Which video is that one?
Yes, it's the last video from J-Lo and Maluma, Party Lonely, and it was so amazing to share that together, because as artists, like you get booked and you get booked separately, for things, but we managed to get booked together for this, and that's when we realized like, oh, this is so incredible, like to be able to do commercials and music videos and things and share, our passion and infuse everything together. It was an amazing experience.
So that's one of our like main goals now, is actually to try to pursue a career that we can like actually do together, not separately, like that we had like big careers separately. like a year and a half ago. So
Yeah.
now we are like trying to fuse
everything together. And we competed in salsa too, and we
are
won second
in the world. So
So we're trying to go for the championship this summer to be first this year.
Well, you
And
have
also-
of course, you have to let us know next time that you will participate, that we can follow you and we can know exactly when it's going to happen and if we can watch it or something. Of course, we would like to cheer you
yeah.
up.
Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
absolutely, we'll keep you in the loop.
And another question related to all this part, what you were saying about videos, etc. It's like, I know that you are a choreographer, right, Book? Yeah. Also,
Yeah.
you are like, so what happened when you have to do these shootings and they are telling you that you have to move different about what do you say that it doesn't make sense because the shooting requires that kind of particular.
Oh, I mean, we are dancers. We are used to do any choreography. It's like they can show us anything for 10 seconds, and you learn it and you do it. And these choreographers that they were like doing this, actually, they were incredible.
Very amazing. She's Beyonce's choreographer, and like she does for multiple people, but she's very amazing. And actually, one of my old mentors from when I went to school, Daniel Polanco. She's incredible dancer, and it was so much fun that she was the choreographer there, or the one that supervised the choreography and everything. So
no, it was phenomenal. I mean, experience overall. Just to be dancing for the J-Lo is like one of the top 5 artists for any dancer, to be a part of that. So it's kind of a dream come true for both of us, and the whole experience was really fun.
yeah. And it was during COVID too, so it was very unique experience, with masks and shields, and we had to like be on set, everybody ready, and then take off the masks, and they would come and fix our hair and makeup and everything, and then do the shoot, come back with the masks, put everything on. So it was a very unique experience.
Yeah.
Well, it was like, as our friends from Stereoplan, they have this kind of pandemic mode, no? It was exactly that way,
Exactly.
no? Yeah. And guys, how people, they can follow your social networks, and also that they know more about you guys, that you are extraordinary, how people, they will find you.
Yeah, we have Instagram would probably be the best. We have my personal Instagram, Bex Bloomberg, BEXBLOMBERG, and Vuk has his.
Yeah, mine is Vuks Stefanovic.
With 2 S's.
Yeah, VUKS Stefanovic, and we have like also a joint one that we created, Argentina Tango by Vuks and Bex, and we started being much more active there, and we're trying to like put all our tango videos there, and to also start a new thing that we're gonna post like some like sequences, and actually create a challenge, just like that people can compete and win a private class with us.
And follow and learn. And we also have a website, r8ventertainment.square.com. .square.site. So you can go in there as well and see. We'll post our latest videos and pictures, and any projects that we have, and also to book private classes and anything.
Yeah, actually, that is something that the other day I saw that, well, it's like you have like these kind of private classes there in the US for people that they are watching us in the US. But of course, it's like, due to space and this kind of social distancing, they cannot be more like 6 couples or something like that, as much as I remember.
Yeah, of course, that was for the group class that we organized, but
we do teach privates too.
We do teach privates live, and of course, especially lately with Zoom online.
Yeah.
So it's like almost like a perfect a thing to do for the couples stuck in a house during COVID. Is like a phenomenal, like a hobby to develop, and obviously because we come from so versatile backgrounds, we can literally teach everything, like from like hip hop to salsa to ballroom to Argentine tango. So it's very, it's giving us like a very big, actually opportunity now to teach anybody worldwide, who wants to learn any of these dances, or specifically from us.
And also we're coming out with a wedding dance website soon as well. We're gonna launch it in a few weeks. So if anyone wants to learn a choreography for their wedding, you know, to start taking online lessons and stuff.
And what's something that separates us from others in comparing with all of this stuff is that we actually do have like a huge acrobatic background.
Yeah.
So we have like a tricks from very low level to the medium to the big advanced tricks, you know, that can wow the audience of the wedding dance, you know, nights. So that's definitely what we are going for, and what's our website, new wedding website, is going to be all about, is to give that like an extra edge and for those wedding performances.
Brilliant. So, well, it's like we already shared your social networks, like the Instagrams. Liliana already posted here on the comment section. So, thank you very much, guys. Actually, you are extraordinary. You're amazing. And actually, I don't know if you would like to, well, if we can put the other performance from Book and Rebecca from Sweden and Serbia. So thank you very much, Rebecca. Thank you very much, Book. Let's watch your fantastic performance.
Thank you.
Hey, Enrique, just let them, to
present it. But do they know which one is the one?
Yeah.
I don't
the
know.
one that you're wearing
red. Yes.
The one that you're wearing the red one. Yeah.
Over you guys.
You can present it, guys. You can introduce your video.
It's gonna be just the Argentine Tango Fusion, the one in garage, right?
Sorry, which one?
It's the one in the garage?
No, it's the one, no. It's the other one, the one that is in the forest.
Okay. Yes.
That
one was very fun. We did it, we actually just found this like random stage in the woods, you know, and now with COVID, we're always like looking for anywhere interesting where we can do,
Fall shoot,
and it was fall, it was beautiful, yellow leaves everywhere, and the director that we work with, he was like, this would be interesting, and we just,
it definitely added an extra level of difficulty to be on a platform doing those tricks, so it's like on a very high, you know, it was definitely a little bit a new level of danger. Those tricks that we did.
The trees and everything.
And the leaves on the floor, it was just, luckily we did it all fine without any injuries. It was great.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's watch it.
Let's watch it.
Definitely extraordinary, guys. Yeah. So
imagine
brilliant.
Do that and then go around. Is there? No,
Actually, it looks like very simple. No.
Yeah, I was just here on my chair moving like, yeah.
Yeah, this time you won't dance with your fridge. Just prepare.
Congratulations, guys. You are extraordinary. Thank you very much in a way that well also because you are performing Latin America music, and also it's like we feel very proud that well it's like that well this kind of trend about Latin American music, etc., is all over the world nowadays. And also that you are performing so well that this like
thank you so much.
Extraordinary. So thank you very much for being tonight with us. And of course, well, we will continue following you in your different social networks. And also it's like, as I said at the beginning, follow them, give them a like. They have like extraordinary things that they are presenting, as they said, that well, they could be like the Zoom calls where you can learn different kind of lessons, etc. And well, of course, guys, let us know when you will have this kind of contest, because we would like to support you and we would like to cover what happened with you guys, because we won the first prize.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you so much.
It's so impressive. Yeah. And an honor. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Bye-bye. So, well, they are Rebecca and Vuk, and they are from Sweden and Serbia. So, well, this has been an amazing show. I know that we are like a little bit like in rush, but well, not in rush, because well, we're taking our time because we have enjoyed this amazing music, this fantastic chocolate, and also this performance of tango that is just stunning. So, well, before going to the last part of the show, that is going to be Whitney's section, that I think, so you have slang or something, or do you not have anything?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I have like 6 words.
Okay, 6 words. So it's going to be very quick because, well, let's make the quiz and let's see who will be the winner. And I would like to ask someone from the audience. Let me ask to Thais Carlotto, who is here. Thais, give me a number. No, give me a letter between A to H. Give me a letter, please. And let's see what happens.
Oh my
God.
God.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but let's see what is gonna happen. Anyway,
you crack me up. I love
okay.
Like
Letter F, she said F. Okay, so 3 questions that we have is, it's gonna be pretty simple, honestly. It's very simple.
Excuse me.
In order that you can win, sorry, yeah.
Do they write them all in one answer, or do they send?
Yeah, no. They have to send in one comment again.
Yeah,
in one comment, put the 3 answers together, please. The 3 answers in one comment. Don't answer and click and enter. No. Answer, comma, and the other one. Yeah? Okay? So, perfect. Let's go then for the 3 questions. The first one.
I'm just gonna think in the Alfajores.
Tell me, yes, it's for the Alfajores. No, you cannot participate, guys. Sorry.
Okay, my friend's gonna participate.
The first one is, tell me one country that one of the members of the Stereoplan, they are from. One of the countries. Yeah. We have actually 4 options there. So tell me one of the countries. Yeah. That is the first one. So later on, put a comma, yeah, and later on you're going to put the next one. Okay. Don't put it. Thank you, Diana, for saying. The second question is, tell me the name of the company of Alfajores. What is the name of that company? It's very easy. Yeah, don't send it. Yeah. So first question, it was like one country of one of the members from Stereoplan, later on a comma. The second answer is going to be the name of the company who produced the Alfajores. Yeah. And the third question is going to be, tell me well, from which countries are Vuk or Rebecca? One of the countries that she is from or he is from. Doesn't matter. Yeah. And that's it. And send the answer. And let's go to the Whitney. The one question, please. The one question, it was repeat the one question. the country from Stereoplan, one of the guys from Stereoplan. The second one is the name of the Alfajores company. And the third one is like, it could be the country that is from Rebecca or Book. Yeah. So, well, let's go with me. Meanwhile, we have the answers.
I'm seeing some great answers too, but I won't spoil them. I'll let Enrique spoil that. Okay, so tonight, one of the countries that was, I don't want to say fully represented, but primarily represented was Argentina. And sorry if I gave something away. So I thought I'd do just a little Argentine slang, knowing that the first part of the segment would take longer. So these are just like 5 new words. One of them is a repeat from a week or two ago. I don't even remember at this point. And here they are. So last time that we talked Argentine slang, we talked about the word copado, meaning like awesome or cool or whatnot. And another one to say that, so I put that below, copado, but another way to say it is bárbaro. Sorry, bárbaro. Sorry, I'm a little tired. Bárbaro is another way of saying like cool or awesome or just anything with a good connotation. And like we talked about before, especially with our lovely Alfajores team, I almost said the name of the company. They use the word re, and re means muy, like very. So you can say re bárbaro, re copado, or whatnot. So those 2 words mean just that, awesome, cool, whatnot. So when you hear that, that's a good thing. Another good thing, which is a COVID nightmare at the moment, is un boliche, which is another way of saying una discoteca, nightclub. So again, kind of a COVID nightmare, but if you hear un boliche, not just in Argentina, but other parts, I think like parts in the Southern Cone, like Paraguay, like part of Bolivia uses this word. So again, it's not just for Argentine slang, but that's one of them. And then the last 2 or 3, I forget how many I had. 3, okay, good. Mango. So mango means a couple of things. In this case, it actually is slang for money or dinero o plata. Yo no tengo mango, yo no tengo dinero, okay? And then mira vos. So remember, in Argentina, they use vos instead of tú, which is like a informal, familiar way of saying like you. So mira vos, like if you want to use it the way I wrote it, could be like, how about that? Or would you look at that? And you can use it in a question instead. And then last but not least, we have un bardo. So this is like, it's hard to translate it directly, but un bardo is not always a great word because it normally means un problema, un conflicto, una situación. It's something that's like a problem or conflict or messed up situation or something is messed up. So that's another word. So un bardo, problem, something that's messed up. Mira vos, how about that? Or would you look at that? El mango, yo no tengo mango. That's dinero or money. And then copado or bárbaro is awesome or cool. And un boliche is a nightclub, una discoteca. I'm going to post my channel in the comments. I'm not going to post my website. It is under construction for the next month. And when that's up and running, I'll post that again. But please look in the comments and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And you can also find me on Making Spanish Simple on Instagram. And I'm tagged in all the Latin America shows posts. So that's it, really quick. I had a feeling we go over time.
Brilliant. Brilliant. So we have the winners, well, the winner, but I just want to ask if all the people that they answer, like Kevin, Katia, Elzbieta, Claudia, Thais, sorry, Thais, who else I have here? Anas, are in the UK? Because they are only for the UK based people, unfortunately. So I just want to know, as I don't know, Thais, if you are here in the UK, or Anas, you are here in the UK, or here, Elena, just let me know if you are in the UK. Just put, yes, I am in the UK, please, in order to know who will be the winner. But let's go modo pandemia. Let's go for music.
Ooh.
¿Qué pasa? Hoy todos encerrados. ¿Qué pasa? El mundo se está acabando. ¿Qué pasa? Me estoy desesperando. corona en casa y nadie lo ha invitado. Esto parece un maleficio por la social distance. Saludo loco, tapaboca en mano. Te veo en mi cuarto, pero sin contacto. Sácame de esta, baby, oh. 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 Quiero tenerte a mi lado por última vez. Y en modo pandemia desaparecer. Quiero comerte completa por enésima vez. El modo pandemia es parte de la rutina. Quito las noticias en la TV, prendo la radio pa' matar el estrés. Si Bad Bunny te come el CULO, Stereoplan te lleva el CILO. Sácame de esta, baby, oh. 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 Quiero tenerte a mi lado por última vez. Y en modo pandemia desaparecer. Quiero comerte completa por enésima vez. El modo pandemia es parte de la rutina. ¿Qué quieres? ¿Saludo con el codo? ¿O qué prefieres? Amor virtual. Quiero tenerte a mi lado. Sácame de esta, baby, oh. En modo pandemia desaparecer. Sácame de esta, baby, oh. Quiero comerte completa. Sácame de esta, baby, oh. En modo pandemia desaparecer. Sácame de esta, baby, oh.
Brilliant. Well, the Stereoplan, and well, they are like in Sweden. Yes, I saw the comment. Yeah, are you laughing about that?
Yeah, you know what? I was thinking,
Roger?
it's for Whitney for his Spanish classes. It's perfect.
What? The song or what? What are you talking about?
The song,
What?
because you
What
can
are you talking
see
about?
you can read in Spanish, so it's amazing.
Yeah, correct. So that's really good. That they are the guys from Stereoplan. It's like interesting. Interesting that, well, what are we suffering, during this pandemic in general. And well, thank you very much for all. Thank you, Katia Walters, that she said, well, I will not share them with Enrique just in case. Okay,
But it's gonna share with me.
okay, fair enough.
It's gonna share with me
Fair
anyway.
enough. Yeah, fair enough, because actually she said that she would not share with anyone, and I said that if I win them, I would not share anyway, and I won. By the way, it's me. I am the winner for this time, because I have never had the opportunity.
No.
I have the three answers here.
No, I've got it as well, but no, you're not participating.
Yeah, if we can't, sorry.
Okay. Anyway, hold on a sec. Let me go here. Let me check something here. Okay. So, well, thank you very much for all the people that they were like answering the quick quiz, and thank you for letting me know that you are here in the UK. The answers, they were like, it could be for one of the countries from Stereoplan. It could be Peru, Venezuela, Bolivia, or Chile, right? So they could be the countries that they are from Stereoplan. The name of the companies is Sur Chocolates. That's the name. No Sur de Chocolates or Sur only. It's Sur Chocolates. And where are they from? Well, Vuk and Rebecca, he is from Serbia and she is from Sweden. So both countries, they would be acceptable. So, well, the correct answer is like, and actually the letter that I received from Thais, yeah, it was F. F is the 6th letter of the abecedary, yeah, or the alphabet. So the 6th correct, the 6th person who answered correctly is the winner. So we have Gerin that she answered number 1, Katia that she answered number 2, correct answers, Elzbieta number 3, Claudia number 4, Lily answered, but it was not correct, so it's not considered. Also, Victoria answered, but not correct, so it's not considered. The 5th one, it was Thais. It was about to win. And the 6th one is Anna Katab. So Anna's Katab, so he is winner. So Anna's, congratulations. Yeah. You are the winner of this extraordinary chocolate. So please, if you can send me a message and just contact us here in the Latin America show, in order that, well, it's like well, we can send you, or we can ask Sur Chocolates to send you your alfajores, that of course we're going to be very jealous, but you can send us a picture in order that we feel like terrible. But don't worry, we will enjoy it because you are the winner. So congratulations to Anas. Yeah, he's the winner of this extraordinary chocolate. Yeah, that we are like in a slow motion. Yeah, watching the chocolates, but yeah, it's okay. Perfect. Yeah, thank you, Roger. Yeah. So congratulations, Anas, and of course, well, please send us a message just to know exactly. And yes, Thais, sorry, you were like about to win. So Julio and I already on the website ordering them. Yes, and actually I'm just waiting to finish the program also to order some. I just want this Caminito and also the one Malbec one. Like,
I think the Malbec is the best. That's the one.
Have it with a glass of milk.
Well, I don't know. It's like, I would like to try all of them, actually. Yeah. So they should make like a box of 12. Yeah. But anyway, so it's time to go. So, well, thank you very much. We have something, Roger. Events.
Yeah, of course.
We have an event for Children Change Colombia, right?
Yeah, but let's watch this.
So it's very easy if you want to support and to help someone. Children Change Colombia is just £5, the fee for this extraordinary lesson, well, class with Marianne. So, well, it's don't miss out. And also, well, you can, like, as they are saying, that it could be like a good event that, well, you can try it. And what is this? Why is like we cannot see it?
Yeah, it's the slide of the event. Thanks to our friends from Latin Indian events. It's learn how to make a sticky toffee pudding. Yeah, it's a virtual cooking class in celebration of the United Kingdom Mother's Day. So this fundraising event by Children Change Colombia charity. It's going to be this Wednesday, 10th of March at 5:30 on Zoom. More details, they're going to be on the links we'll post in the page when the program finishes.
Thank you very much, my dear Roger. So, well, it's time to say goodbye. So, Winnie Chereno.
Yeah, just a really interesting show. Thank you guys for joining and sticking with us. If there's something Spanish-wise you'd like for me to cover, you could either put in the comments or send me a direct message. And that's it from me.
Trying not to spoil anything.
I don't know enough about next episode to spoil it. I took a glimpse, but I'll let you do that, Enrique.
Okay, Roger Alarcón.
Hold on. I'm asking for 6 of Malbec Alfajores. Yeah. Anyway, thank you very much for being with us this evening, and I wait for you the next program.
Excellent, Roger. Thank you,
stay
Roger,
safe.
and keep safe. Yeah, and also it's like thank you to all the people that they were participating with us. Thank you for Sir Chocolates, for Stereoplan, and also for Book and Rebecca that they were here with us. And remember, next show is going to be about Colombia. We're going to talk a little bit about Colombia. So yeah, don't miss out. And of course, you will watch the promo on Saturday. So remember, the Latin America show is every Tuesday, 8 p.m. London time. My name is Enrique Gelista, and it's a pleasure for me to be tonight with you. So thank you very much. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
Bye.